Hi, welcome to A Taste of New York. I'm Prissa Jean. Welcome to my kitchen, and today I'm going to be working with Hall's Beer Cheese. I'm going to be making 4 different dishes for you. 2 of them I'm going to show you how to make a delicious platter that's easy, 1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to show you 2 other recipes that you can use to transform the beer cheese into something delicious. Let's go inside and get started, can we? Take the cheese dip and add a little butter or olive oil and add it to some pretzels for an easy 1, 2, 3 platter. It's got a nice snap to it. Delicious. It's perfect with pretzels. Let me show you another recipe. Hey you guys, I'm going to show you a really great nacho cheese recipe with a little bit of a twist. I'm going to be using some beer cheese. It's going to be the Hall's Hot and Snappy beer cheese actually. To make nachos is super easy and you can add anything that you want to it. The star of the show obviously is the beer nacho cheese dip, but I'm choosing to add some ground beef. You can choose chorizo sausage, regular sausage, or no meat at all. I'm also choosing diced tomatoes with cilantro, using some black beans, but you can really put whatever you want in your nachos, or you could just use the cheese dip by itself. It's up to you. So we're gonna be making today a salted cornbread with a beer cheese icing. And the first thing we're going to do is separate our dry from wet ingredients. So we're going to put our cornmeal, flour, baking powder, salt, and cayenne pepper and mixing it up first. And then we're gonna take our wet ingredients like our milk and our eggs and our butter, and we're gonna mix that up separately. And then we're gonna take the wet ingredients and slowly pour them into the bowl and mix it until it's completely smooth and put it in the oven for 390 degrees for 20 minutes. Okay, so let's get started with that beer cheese icing. So I'm gonna be using regular sugar today. Would be much better to use powdered sugar, but for the availability, I'm gonna be using regular sugar today and just beating it a little bit longer. So we're gonna need 2 cups of that, and we're going to need 4 ounces of cream cheese. And we're gonna need a tablespoon of vanilla extract. And we're gonna use some softened butter. Now we're gonna mix these ingredients together until they blend super smooth. Now the key to this recipe is you wanna make sure that you add the icing when the cornbread just comes out the oven so that it can completely drizzle right over on top deliciously. I'm ready to take the corn muffin bread out of the cast iron skillet, and I'm going to invert it onto this pan so that I can put it onto this beautiful cake pan. And then we're gonna spoon the icing right over on top. We're gonna spread that all around the top nice and even. And it's gonna start melting as you spread it because the cornbread is nice and warm, which is what you want. You want a nice glazed top. And then I'm gonna just take and rip up a few different scallions and just garnish the top of that so that everyone knows that this is a savory cake. And you can do this in a muffin pan, you can do this in a cornbread loaf pan, you can do it in any pan that you have at home. It's really great to use in a muffin pan if you want a single serve. This one is really great if you want to do a showstopper presentation for a party. But here we have the salted cornbread with the beer cheese icing. As the name implies, Hall's beer cheese is the combination of 2 of man's most important achievements, beer and cheese. Add in savory spices and a little heat and you have the original Hall's snappy beer cheese recipe. developed in central Kentucky more than half a century ago. Hall's on the River has been a mainstay in the central Kentucky dining scene. Hall's original snappy beer cheese was an integral part of that success, extending the love of the brand nationally and internationally. There are several flavors and all work perfectly for summer entertaining, holiday platters, quick bites, and can also be used as an ingredient in main meal recipes. Hall's Snappy Beer Cheese is a beer-flavored cheese spread made with aged Wisconsin cheddar cheese and is perfect for any occasion. Find out more and order some at beercheese.com.